Even after 4 decades of the blue box in Ontario, 70% of waste still ends up in the landfill. Now the province wants to shift to a producer responsibility model, putting the onus on producers to collect and pay for the waste they create.
In the case of the Blue Box program, we'll provide up to $135 million per year in relief for municipalities.
In addition to residential waste, blue bins at schools, long-term care homes, and parks will be included in the new plan. And more materials will be accepted into blue bins, like soon-to-be-banned single-use plastic items.
The recycling targets.
But environmental groups say the new draft regulation comes up short.
The scope is really too narrow. They are not addressing the 2/3 of waste that are generated in the industrial, commercial, and institutional spaces, so in places like restaurants or malls.
This advocate says enforcement will be key.
If you're not actually enforcing the regulation, there would be little incentive for producers to make the kinds of investments in innovation or technology, or maybe even completely new delivery systems to eliminate this kind of waste.
Others say the targets need to be higher and come into effect sooner.
I see in the regulation that they're not contemplating having any kind of binding targets or targets that are enforceable by 2026. That's 5 years from the launch of this regulation.
British Columbia already has an extended producer responsibility model for its curbside programs. And this expert says oversight is critical.
I think where Ontario takes a step forward, and I think they've learned some things from BC, is that you need better accountability.
A regulatory body will oversee Ontario's with a promise for producers: miss the targets, pay the cost. Tashana Reid, CBC News, Toronto.